3 races remaining, and things are looking a little different now. After our excellent fuel management and fuel saving at Talladega and Bill Elliott having to pit, we're now 10 points behind him for the Winston Cup. It's going to be interesting. Looking at the playoffs now with 2 races remaining in this round before the final race at Atlanta, where the top 4 drivers race for it all. You can see one race, Rudd, Elliott, and Allison are on the outside looking in. 2 races left here. Let's not get crazy. We'll see what happens here. Look at Hutch Strickland down there. He's going to have the pole. Here we go. Oh, this is exciting. We have 1 random caution here. 138 laps. I think it's a 35% race. It's about 55 real world minutes. 56 or so. I think I used the average lap time of 24.2 seconds to come up with that number. We're starting somewhere. 15th, not bad. We got some drivers up here that shouldn't be up here starting. Dave Marcus, Rick Mast, Hutch Strickland on the pole. That's craziness. Haven't seen him get a pole all season. My name's Adam, by the way. Thanks for checking out the video. I'm really pleased with how the Winston Cup battle is shaping up, especially now that we have a chance to actually win it. We didn't get a Bill Elliott DNF yet, but 10 points. What more can you ask? We have 10 points to make up. And I think we can win this race if we manage our tires. I really do think so. Yeah, cautions are on, damage is on. And who knows? I mean, we're shaping up to have a good battle, and then say Bill Elliott DNFs here and we win. We're going to be ahead 30 points. So a lot of things can happen. We've already passed Dave Marcus. We got Rick Mast here, Derek Cope, and Hutch Strickland's going to be up here. Greg Sachs is peeking on us here. Looks like Bill Elliott is a man possessed up there in the lead. Yeah, I was watching through some of the videos I've been recently putting up, and I saw the beginning of the North Wilkesboro video was cut off by a couple seconds. And I know what happened there, so that's fixed. That won't happen again, unless it does. And trying to think of anything else. Channel-wise, I'm not sure. Thanks for all the views and comments and likes and subscriptions. Especially a couple people who have said, hey, I'm watching this, it's getting me through this, it's getting me through that, gives me something to do. That's all I'm worried about. I'm not worried about slamming the, subscribing and crap. I don't care. I appreciate the likes and people, because there's videos I watch, videos I subscribe to, videos I enjoy that I don't even think about. Even, hitting the thumbs up is the last thing on my mind. So I really appreciate people who take the time, although it takes 0.5 seconds to do. I appreciate people who take the time and the thought to do that. I'm not even sure how the YouTube algorithm works. If there's more likes, does that mean my video shows up more in searches and stuff? I don't know. I never really strategized on building my channel, As I mentioned, it's a very specific kind of audience for these things. I don't think someone that's on YouTube watching videos about dinosaurs or something is going to be like, hey, look at this random NR2003 video. I don't even like NASCAR. I'm going to watch it anyway. No. Yeah, we were chatting it up just now, and we lost a bunch of spots, but we were just on the outside. There's nothing we can do. You can see Alan Kulwicki up there. He's on the outside. He's losing spots. There's just nothing you can do when you get on the outside here. And especially when you're trying to manage the tires. But yeah, this is a modified, for people that haven't watched these videos, this is a modified fuel window. It's not ×2 wear or anything. I just shrink the AI's fuel tanks so they have to pit earlier for fuel. The game doesn't shrink our fuel tank, so we just pit on schedule with them and just play make-believe that we need fuel as well. What I didn't want to happen has happened. Alan Kulwicki is behind us. No, he isn't. Never mind. I thought he was going to be behind. I thought he was going to be behind us, and as we charged and made our way back forward, he was going to be on us in every turn, and here he comes. Man, this is such a fun part of the schedule. Yeah, the stakes are high, but I mean, North Wilkes-Barre was fast, Talladega was fun. This is a fast little short track. It's not really a short track, but it's just nice banks, good speed, good AI here. Just fun stuff. I like the number of races we've had this season, 29. We're going to try to keep that number throughout the rest of our seasons, however many seasons we run on YouTube. I'm not making any decisions yet on the 2000 schedule. I mean, Loudon is on there, Las Vegas is on there. Loudon is on there twice. We're not going to be running North Hampshire. We're not going to be running New Hampshire twice. Las Vegas, we may run it just because we haven't run it yet. We may just run Darlington once. The 500 late in the season. We might just run Charlotte once. We'll run Texas. We have the Brickyard, which isn't. It's It's not protected. The Brickyard isn't protected in our season. I mean, that's just a track position drafting racetrack. And it's really not, you know, the pageantry of it is great, but the actual racing, not so much. I didn't even look on my spreadsheet to see when pit stops are coming. But if I've been consistent all season, it's going to be near 50 laps. Thereabouts. That's what I don't want to hear. 3 wide. But we're alright. Wow, I was not smart. I see our best lap so far is 24.2, and that's the actual baseline I used to come up with my distance for this race. So we may be around an hour here. We could do the math right now in our heads. We'll go 25 seconds a lap. And we'll round that up to 140 laps. We'll round that up to 30 as well, so that's going to be 70 minutes. And then subtract 5 times 140 seconds. So, and we'll round that up to, it's just easier to round everything up. 500. I lost my train of mathematics thought. We have, let me regroup here. Yeah, we round that up. We'll round that up to 140. So 500, or 5 times 140. That's how many extra seconds we take off of 70 minutes. So that's 500 seconds. Oh, hang on. Plus 200. 700 seconds. Yeah, it's about 10 minutes. Say 600 seconds would be 10 minutes. So we're near 60. Anyway, we're closing down on these guys here. I don't know what happened to that group behind us, but they fell off. We're getting close to yellow tires. All right. Skipped a chunk there. I don't even remember where we were running or who was. I know for sure Kowicki and Allison got around us since I stopped talking and skipped a bunch. But I don't know if we've ended up gaining or losing spots. Bill Elliott still in the lead there. Rookie Rudd wanting a piece, looks like. No DNFs, everything good. I mentioned at the beginning of the race, Hutch Strickland had the pole. I won't be listing who had the pole, like number of poles in our season recap. Or I might. I don't know. Won't take that long to figure them out. We have a yellow front tire, so we're taking her easy now. And I think we have pit stops very soon. And I'm also tiptoeing through 3 and 4 in case we do see pit stops. Yeah, I don't know if you remember the, if you watched the first Rockingham race, I noticed that the AI was slow at the end of the run, so I've tightened them up a little bit. But as we've gone through our season, I've noticed that sometimes if we manage our tires better, everything goes out the window. And it's just it's always evolving. The better we get. Like right now, say we set a baseline for Rockingham based on this race. Well, guess what? We've been running races every day. We've been running on the game since late May. So, putting in laps, getting a feel for the game, you're going to get better as the races go on. So if we set a baseline for Rockingham on this race, then the first Rockingham race of our next season isn't going to be pretty. So it's tough. It's not an exact science. And we're definitely managing tires better than we were at the beginning of the season. There's a pitter right there.
Inside. Clear inside.
We're 10 points behind Bill Elliott. So until we hear the leaders pitting now, we're not pitting. Because we're not going down. Well, there he is. I wish we would have pitted there.
Clear inside.
You're losing 1.7 seconds a lap here.
You're in fourth. Limit 45.
Here we go.
Get under 3,500 in seconds. The leader's pitting now.
Oh, that green one popped down. I thought that was us, but it's not. I just heard some cars banging together. Where are we at? There we are. Hey, there's our stop sign. We weren't able to get a really good look at that at Talladega. Come on, get us out in the 14s.
Go, go, go! Limit 45.
Nope, the usual 15.2. We're with Dick Trickle there.
Watch that speed
We
now.
came in with him.
Keep it on 3,500 in seconds. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Okay, merge when you can. Outside.
Are we seeing any familiar faces here?
Outside.
I think we lost some spots. Again, we pitted. We were one of the last. We were in that last group of cars that pitted. You stay on the track, you're losing 1.7 seconds a lap, maybe more. Granted, it was one lap, but that's 1.7 seconds, theoretically. Using up the tires a little bit early. Get around some of these guys. No problem. And there's our boy Alan Kolwicki up here. Up ahead of the yellow car, Michael Waltrip. I know it's the next race, and it's Phoenix, but I haven't made my mind up on whether or not I'm going to use the base NR2003 Phoenix or a user created one, because I ran a test run at Phoenix on the NR2003 version last week, just so we have everything dialed in. And it's just flat and it's boring. I don't know. There's random caution.
Okay, we're under caution. Catch up to the end of the pacing line.
So I don't know. We'll see. No pitters. Not surprised. All right, the caution laps are done. We're getting ready to go green. All the playoff drivers are in the top 10, except for me. We're in 13th. Bill Elliott in 2nd. But yeah, before the caution, I was talking about Phoenix, and you know the NR2003 version's kind of bland. It's real flat. I don't know, but I haven't even experimented yet with trying to find some user created Phoenixes that may be a little bit faster and a little more fun. I don't know. I mean, with a lot of the tracks we've been using, we haven't been really period specific, so it's no big deal. I mean, we're using that 1980s Atlanta, and that's going to be the crown jewel race at the end of the year, and it's not the true Atlanta from 1992. And then in the seasons and years going forward, we're not going to be running true schedules. We'll be running North Wilkesboro and that Atlanta for all those races, for all those seasons. So we're allowed some wiggle room. Harry Gant, looks like Jimmy Hensley is slow. So we need Harry Gant to get around him. Or Michael Waltrip's going to make it 3 wide. Oh, goodness gracious. Come on. You got to hold this down here. Morgan Shepherd's going to get into us. All right, they spun around back behind us. No caution. I saw Jimmy Hensley just spinning into the infield, I think with Dick Trickle.
Car outside. Keep low. Clear outside.
Yeah, there's the tire marks.
You're in the top 10.
We're using up our tires a little bit more than we should be this early in this run. Hey, we put it a little bit after 50 laps there, right? Wow, Bobby Helen. This is rough. We got to go up the track so Waltrip doesn't spin us out. And we got to pass Bobby Helen up high. Or he just had a really bad lap that lap and screwed up in 1 and 2.
Clear.
I'm guessing he just had a bad lap. like Bill Elliott is up there in second.
There's the cross flag. We're halfway home.
We've got to find a way up there.
Outside. Clear outside.
Yeah, that first run, we managed our tires well, and we had, looks like we were a little bit faster than them at the end of the run. And I don't think we're going to have that same advantage this run. It just feels different.
Outside. Still there. Still there. Keep low. Clear.
Ricky Rudd and Bill Elliott have pulled away some. I saw Davey Allison there, and I knew if I got down into this line, we would just have to gun it to get away from him. So that was no problem. And they're getting held up here by lappers. Stanley Smith especially has really helped us out right here. I didn't mention it on the restart, but there were 5 or 6 lap down cars starting on the inside. Boy, I hope we don't have a repeat of Charlotte, where we need to use up the tires to catch the leaders, and then it just isn't enough anyway. Whoa, Kyle Petty. And now we're going 3 wide. I thought we were passing him. And guess what? I was not going 3 wide, especially in the middle. Get out of town. We're not doing that. So just a bit of race management again. I just realized my microphone wasn't in its usual spot all race up to this point. Hopefully that doesn't lead to some kind of bad sound mix in the final video, but we should be fine. In 7th spot right now. This is good. It feels like the AI's tires just turned yellow. I know that sounds weird. Whoa, Kyle Petty just got into us. Paying us back, I guess. I don't know what he thinks he's doing. I'm guessing he's just faster than us right now. And I guess we're kind of blocking him. I don't know.
Clear.
want to see that big black hood in the rear view. I don't want to see any cars right on us in the corners. It's just one less thing to worry about. There's our yellow tires. As soon as I saw we were gonna hit the wall, I was like, man, something ain't right here. But we're okay. Just like Charlotte, what we don't want is a caution in the next, 10 laps. We want to get this window to around lap 100, 105, so in the final run we don't have to baby the tires for 50 laps, so we can have something at the end. We can just have like a 30 lap sprint, and I think that's where we'll shine. I had to get out of that bottom lane. I felt Earnhardt coming in hot, and I wasn't risking it all.
Clear. Still there.
Nice, good pass there.
Clear outside. Outside. Clear outside.
Now it's gonna... Man, I wish I knew exactly when the AI would be pitting, because I've talked about how we don't have to gamble, but now we're down to, we're going to have 2 races left after this. If Bill Elliott wins this, he's guaranteed to gain 7 points on us. 6, 7, whatever the separation is between the first and second finisher, and that's at least that many points. And if we don't finish in second, we're going to lose more points. So I think we gotta gamble, and I think we have to short pit here. Gain some time on their old tires.
Still there. Clear.
And go for the gold. I think that's the right move, because Phoenix, I'm not sure what we're doing there yet. So I'm not sure if there's going to be a short pit strategy there. That 1980s Atlanta track doesn't have crazy tire wear, so we're not going to have that. So we're not going to have the short pit strategy there. So I think the best place to do it is going to be coming up right now. I think in oh boy, tires. I think lap 100 will go. You can see that we're struggling now because I just knew it. I could feel it earlier in the run that we were off of our usual tire wear trajectory. Tell you what, I think on a necessity we have to pit. I mean, forget short pitting as a strategy. We're down to yellow on 3 of our tires, and we're barely able to hold the turns now. We have to pit. So it's not even a question of strategy.
45. Keep it under 3,500 in second.
But it might pay off, and we gotta be
Speed now. Keep it on 3,500.
smarter with our tires on this final run. We should have put this red stop sign on our sign long ago, because it's easy to find. All right, we're going to be gaining about. Oh yeah, I meant to check to see how much time we would gain.
Go, go, go. Keep it under 45.
But whatever.
Keep it under 3,500 in second. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Okay.
Oh, nice open track. The gods have smiled. Now, we don't have to... okay. I mean, we short pitted by 1 or 2 laps. We haven't heard the leaders pitting now. So we'll see. I mean, we were in what?
The leader's pitting now.
Well, dang it. I mean, we were in what? 6th? 7th? Something like that? We're squealing the tires here these couple laps, gaining as much as we can. And then we'll just have to settle in. All right, there's Cal Petty. I can't remember if he was going to be in front of us or behind us
Clear.
before those stops.
Outside. Clear.
I'm seeing.
Pitting now.
I just saw a red car come up onto the track up here. We'll wait till everything shakes out. I don't know if that's Bill Elliott or Jeff
Now in
Bodine.
the top 20.
I still can't tell. I'm worried about running this line.
Car outside.
I'm guessing Chad Little has not pitted yet.
Stay low. Clear.
Oh boy, these are the leaders. This is Bill Elliott and Ricky Rudd. They
You're
move.
in the top 10. Good job.
Their tires are only 1 lap fresher than ours. If they race a few laps, then we're gonna even all out. We're gonna even it out. It's paramount, imperative, whatever you want to call it, that we manage our tires so we have something to work with at the end of the run. You saw how bad we were at the end of that run. And I'm trying to be disciplined and balanced here between racing
You're now
them
in third. Stay low.
and
The next car's leading.
again, tires.
Clear outside.
We're squealing them a little bit.
Okay, you're in second.
I'm already starting to take her easy. We're ahead of Bill Elliott, so we have a good gauge on how fast we gotta be right now. We're not playing catch up. The quote-unquote short pit strategy seems to have worked.
Stay low. The next car's the leader. Clear.
Which again, it wasn't a strategy. We had to pit. We were about 2 laps from getting a tire call out from the crew chief, spotter, whatever. as it stands, I like where we're at. Kyle Petty is 4.5 seconds, you know, maybe 3.5 seconds behind Bill Elliott. So unless he has a big charge, we're either winning this or finishing second or finishing third. And if Bill Elliott finishes in second, then guess what? We lose a point. Well, 2 points because he's led a lap. But if we win this, we can gain 6, 7, 8 points. I think we're winning this because I think our advantage is being on this last, 35 lap sprint. And that could all change with a caution. Oh, yeah, no. Don't even say the C word again. You know what I want to do? I want to get ahead of Ricky Rudd before this group of cars. Oh no, Ricky Rudd's pretty strong. Well, the new strategy is hopefully being able to use these lappers to pass him. My grand scheme before was to try to get in there and lose them in the tall grass, as it were. I mean, this is, we can read Ricky Rudd's bumper pretty clearly now.
Stay low. The next car's the leader. That car's a lap down. Clear outside. Outside.
Whoa, okay.
Keep low. The next car's the leader. Clear outside.
And getting lappers between us and Bill Elliott is good news too. Oh boy. Oh, we got something here. We got something.
20 laps to go.
Let's keep an eye on Dave Marcus running this line. I knew it. I called it to watch out for him. And we still almost wrecked him. All right, don't lose this bottom line. We got to just, yeah, we had to block, we had to quote unquote block him there. Because if we don't,
You are on the point.
he
Good
spins
job.
us out when we bleed up the track a little bit. Boy, I'm sweating right now. This is vital that we win this. Gain some big points on old Bill back there. Oh. All right, tires aren't there yet. It felt a little different that turn. Dave Marcus started near the front. We made mention of him early in the race. He's putting up a fight here. I don't know what position he's in. I'm not worried about it. I just know he's tail end of the lead lap. I saw Rick Mast's bumper was beat up. I wonder if that was part of the Jimmy Hensley wreck in our rear view mirror. Or if that was him and not Jimmy Hensley. I don't know. But I will have undoubtedly shown that. We're risking it all.
You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Car out back. Keep low. Keep low. Still there. Clear outside.
I have a good idea on what the car's doing right now.
That car to the left.
I think Bill Elliott just swooped up to Ricky Rudd. I'm afraid to even look. Oh yeah, he's right on him. So best case scenario, they wreck. Or not wreck, race. Or wreck. Oh yeah, wreck, guys. I did mean race.
That car to the left down.
If they race, that can give us a chance to scoot away a little bit. Oh, Bob Shack was really high. I thought he was going to hit that wall and come down like some weirdo.
Car outside. Stay low.
I'm seeing ghosts right now.
Clear outside.
If I know my NR2003, we have this race won.
That car to the left down.
The tire wear feels good. When I'm having to slow down in the turns in order to actually make a good turn, the AI isn't jumping on us, isn't gaining on us. I think we're good.
We got just 10 more to go.
10 to go. It's so many laps. Ted, you gotta let us go, pal. Thank you.
Clear outside.
Yeah, I really shot down in there. We had to get around him. Regardless of how this race ends, this is why I keep coming back to this game. These final laps here. Oh, jeez. All right, we're yellow.
Lap down.
I mean, he's staying there. They're not making moves. My 3 and 4 are good. My 1 and 2 are kind of rough right now. May have just jinxed ourselves.
Just 5 more to go.
Okay, 5 to go. Come on. Looks like we gained a little bit there. Now he's gaining it back. Oh, we're basically blocking them in 1 and 2. And that stinks, but guess what? Find a way around us. And they don't have the get up and go coming out of 4 to do it. We just can't let them pass us in 1 and 2. Oh, okay. We got to find a better. He kind of laid back there, trying to get a run out of 4. 2 to go. I almost came to a complete stop there, trying to get down into this turn. This is why track position is so important, because if we were behind them, they'd be taken off. But we're ahead of them, so they can. Oh no. Okay. Come on. Put on the left turn signal here. Slow her down. 3 and 4. We just can't screw up 3 and 4, because we're not going to screw up 3 and 4. We're going to have a successful 3 and 4 and win the race. Oh, just enough. I don't know how much longer we could hold on there. Whoa.
You won! One problem. How are we going to get your head out of that car? The race is over. Come on in.
All right, let's give the fans a show. What a win. What a win. Surprised the tires haven't blown yet. Well, it's because we're not on the asphalt. Left rear's going. All right, we'll call it. And yeah, we get the win. Bill Elliott finished 3rd. He's still going to have the lead here. We were up 10 points, and I think we'll look at these before the next race. He led the most laps. We got 49 points, and he got 43. So we gained 6 points on him. We're still going to be down 4 points. Nothing else happened. No DNFs. All the playoff drivers finished in the top 13. Looks that way. Interesting. Awesome. Awesome ending. I hope I was able to do it justice with some camera work there at the end. All right. Like I said, it feels like we're going to be 4 points back now with 2 races left. Good position to be in. All right. Thanks for watching.